Welcome to humaning. Oh, I might sneeze. I was just spending quite a bit of time at my dusty desk trying to get prepared for some video work that I'm gonna do for some wages and listening to some great clips by one of my favorite online coaches. That is Joe, I think his name is Handson. In any case, he was talking about transformative coaching, transformation, which is the type of coaching that I am starting to do. Really, I've done it informally for many years, but I've been studying so that I can do it more formally. And I love what I was just listening to him say, which is that it takes a combination of head, heart, and nervous system work or transformation. And I was realizing and listening to his clip that I've done all three of those quite extensively. But for whatever reason, I hadn't thought about putting them all together in a specific framework, or at least not naming them that way. Really, when I think about the shift framework, which I created when I wrote my book, The Shift, that is see your story, hold safe space for your feelings and your story, investigate or invite in your story, your feelings, your emotions, and then feel your feelings and then transform. And that is a more complex way of saying the same thing that Joe Handson was just saying about using your mind, your head, your thinking to transform, using your heart and your feelings to transform, and then using your whole body, your nervous system to transform. And in my 3-day resets that I did for up until 2 months ago, I was doing them every month online in the Human Reboot dojo, and I may get back to them later this summer. I had a grandson born in March, and was it March? No, it was April. I was preparing for it in March. In any case, still helping out with that. He had a very rough start, so I've been trying to help my son and his fiance first of all prepare for that, and then now adapt to that. And so I've given them more priority of my time and my own bandwidth is only so wide. I've also been dealing with some health issues, which is a chronic part of my life, of this life. In any case, not to set excuses there, just as an explanation that nervous system piece is what I was focusing on mainly for my 3-day resets. And in the Human Reboot dojo, I have a whole lot of recorded sessions that mainly do focus on nervous system resetting. But after listening to Joe's explanation of how he teaches transformation, where he's integrating the mind, the heart, and the nervous system, I'm realizing that I think I left out quite a bit of the heart stuff. It sort of naturally infiltrates my work because I'm a very feeling person. However, I'm looking forward to bringing more of that more formally into my work. And actually, just this morning, I was using my heart coherence monitor for the first time in a while. And heart-mind coherence is something that I've studied for several years now, probably coming up on 5 years that I've been practicing and deliberately trying to cultivate more heart-mind coherence. But in that way, that's actually more of a physical thing. I mean, it's a physical thing that is measurable, that actually comes from integrating the heart, but it's interesting to think about it through this lens. It's using the mind and the no mind to tap into that coherence and bring the heart into a more, it's using also the nervous system, breathing mainly, to help create more heart-mind coherence. And there's this reverberative effect, I think it's fair to say, through all three of those. But again, I've been less conscious about the heart stuff, which I guess is appropriate in its own way. But I am looking forward to going through more of Joe's transformation coaching, and also developing my own style a little more formally. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then let me know, hit me up. I do have some group sessions, and I have my Human Reboot Dojo still with a lot of free recorded sessions. And then I am opening up a few one-on-one sessions as I dive more deeply into this work. So if you feel like I am someone that you'd like to work with, then let me know and we can talk about it and see if that's a good fit. In any case, I want to remind us all that it doesn't take any specific framework necessarily to have great transformation in our lives. It takes intention and attention, and whatever way you can get to developing more nervous system regulation, more open-heartedness, more heart and mind coherence, and better thinking, I want to sum it up as. However you can get to that, that is how you can get unstuck if you're feeling stuck. This is something I think many of us deal with, feeling like we know where we want to go, maybe with more or less clarity, but not being able to get unstuck. I've certainly felt that way a lot in my life, and probably will again. There's a good chance, but I can say that through many cycles of learning, applying what I've learned, and then letting go of it all and just allowing myself to feel my feelings and hold my intentions and my attention on what I want, I have been able to break through a lot of that stuckness. So, yay. Anyway, I was going to go tell my dog to stop barking, and then he did, but now he's at it again. So I'm going to get to that. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being you. Thanks for letting me be me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you do, you'll be seeing me again soon. Ciao for now.